Beat it
I
down.
just need to change the game over if it's not already switched. It's
Okay.
not switched, so Hearts of Iron.
Interesting. I guess I didn't realize how small the U.S. population was back then.
How big is it?
125 million. Not too bad.
No. A lot of it came from the boom. I'm sure like a million of it came from the baby boomers after the war. You know, I mean, 100 million of it.
That sounds about right.
Anyways, welcome everyone. So our last stream didn't go as well as we were hoping, but it was fun to experiment with that style, and we'll definitely come back to it.
Did I do that?
Maybe. So we have decided to go bold here because it usually focuses on the fascists versus the allies, and communism was kind of a corner spot to be contained until later. Well, we're gonna have some fun with this.
Yes,
Albert
we are.
is going to take the United States and show them the workers' revolution.
A united front. Your property is now Dimitri's property, and Dimitri's wife is not so much your wife as she is the wife of the government. Says every Brazers video I've ever seen.
And the government is now the internet.
Yes.
Anyways, so basically, we're going to take every other country in the game, is my thought. If they're not communists, they're captured. I think that sounds good, Albert? Awesome.
Right now, I'm just exploring my tech tree and discovered that I only get one extra slot because I start with an extra slot, which, by the way, very snazzy.
Yes.
So I need to go war propaganda, which is kind of weird because I feel like that is definitely sort of like a history repeating itself sort of thing. Though, if I have this correct, Brian, you said only when it's dotted lines you don't need other things, but if it crisscrosses, like, come over here real quick, look at my tech tree branch real fast, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Since we're paused right now.
You mean not your tech tree, but your national focus?
National focus, yeah. If you go down past the WPA and the war propaganda branches, I see extra research slot. But does that imply that I need to research all the things around above it, or just the things directly?
Just the thing. You can actually mouse over it and it says requires limited intervention.
Okay. So there you go. So I have to go that route unless I do. Let's see, WPA. Actually, WPA is kind of cool. It gives me plus 150 political power, and I can do that. I can use that. But I still
the
need
only
more
things you have that are exclusive. You only have two options that are mutually exclusive. Otherwise, everything else you can do.
I almost kind of want to do WPA anyway. Just from the bat.
Yeah, because then you can get your extra political person.
Yeah.
And then you can get your communist guy really quick. I think going quick is going to be key. Yeah. Because if you can go communism before the Spanish Civil War.
Oh, my dad would be so proud by this conversation. Keep going.
Because if you can go, that before, before the Spanish Civil War, we can both send troops there.
That sounds like a good plan.
And we might be able to stop it.
3, 5.
Maybe.
That's it. I'm maxed out on factories. Say that one more time. I'm pretty sure I heard what you said, but just say it one more time just in case I missed some type of nuance.
If you go communism before the Spanish Civil War is over, you can send troops.
Oh.
So you would send, like, your tanks and your mountain troops, like your best stuff.
Yeah. That works for me.
And then you can really make a difference.
I like that idea. Well, we're definitely going to try to go that route, because I think that's an excellent idea, Brian. Let's get some more of this.
I kind of like the... For me, I'm always kind of torn. Between... There's a big...
It says I'm very low manpower.
Yeah, it's going to say that.
Okay.
How much manpower do you have?
Right now, I have 82,000.88. It says total manpower is 626, but...
Yeah, that's just because it's going to be...
Yeah, but it has to do with the Great Depression, too.
Exactly.
It's made all that stuff more difficult than it needs to be. Let's see. Insufficient resources. I am low on chromium. Let's
I'm low
see.
on rubber.
How am I doing on rubber? How do you check? Let's see. How do you check?
You can.
That's.
It's the
Oh,
little the trade box.
I'm low on rubber too, actually.
That's fine.
Let's see. Chromium. Let's see. You have a lot.
Yeah, trade with me.
I'll trade with you. I'm just gonna dedicate 2 factories, I think, to this.
How much do you need? Because I think you get 8 a factory or something like that.
Just one. I'll just do 1 factory. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. And then
Okay.
and then I need convoys. And you need to go up higher.
Okay. I'm working on the rubber.
And no divisions.
So that's not too bad, right? I have 2 factories, one working on chrome with you, and then one going for rubber with Netherlands. Is that pretty? That's a pretty standard, pretty decent
That
idea.
seems standard, yeah.
Okay. So far, my biggest draw into this game is the economic functions of the game. I'm trying to get a really good grasp of how those function.
And then last time this worked actually pretty well. Okay. I am taking off slow. Taking off the pause.
Okay.
And I'm missing on rubber as well.
Okay.
One big thing to do is to make the Netherlands go towards your faction, so it denies everyone else all the rubber and shit that's there. So
How do we...
we can do well once we get ourselves a little established. I'll show you how to do that
Okay.
because it takes political power to do it.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Oh, while I have the WPA going, I have also another -1 towards. I'm not gaining any political right now until it goes through. But it's in 70 days. I'll have 150. So it's
exactly,
still,
and then you can buy that guy and you'll be good.
yeah.
What's dragging you down?
The Great Depression is another -1.
Okay.
So I have -2. So I have 0 per day.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah. That's okay.
You'll get there though.
Let's see. Ooh. I'm going to go back to this tree later, though. One of them is called Committee on Technology. It's a 3 times 50% research bonus for electronics and support technology.
Nice. I can boost my popularity in your area too to help you tweak it over.
Can I do that for you too, or is that a bad thing?
You don't need to, because also you don't have political power for it.
Well, okay, fine. Just put us down as a country. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I will.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Let me see. What do I want to do first? Oh, there is one thing you can do. Is while I'm assuming you have some army divisions already.
Yeah, I'm moving them around.
What I would do is learn how to place them on borders. Like get like 20 or so in an army.
Yeah.
And then I want you to make it so they're on the border of Mexico, for example.
Oh, should I move all my guys right now and do that?
No. Just do a group of 20. I want you to just learn how to take an army and have it guard.
I'm pretty sure. Well, the biggest thing I have right now is I have a huge freaking navy, right?
Yeah.
But when it really comes down to it, I don't actually have a lot of infantry to my knowledge.
Probably
Let's
not.
see. Army, let's see what I have. Oh, pretty decent. It's decent, but it's not 100. That's for damn sure. I have, let's see. I have 90 ships on the west coast. I have 109 ships on the east coast.
That is beautiful.
That's a big navy. But as far as infantry goes, I have 5, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 20, 22 in the United States itself. I mean, the primary territory. I've got one down there in what is this? Where is this? Puerto Rico. That's right. Let's see. One over in Hawaii, and I've got a small division over there in the Panama Canal,
Nice.
and that's basically it. That's all I got. I am building as we speak, though, and I can make sure that they're building down there. Hold up. Let me change where they're building. Let's see. So Texas it is.
But I'm just saying, I just want you to understand what I'm talking about with your army on
Yeah.
setting the borders.
Yeah. I mean, right now I have a 4 down there. We could practice with that, I guess.
I would say you need at least 10 divisions in an army.
Okay.
Do you know how to make an army?
Sort of.
Okay, tell me how you think you do it.
So you select over a whole group,
Yep.
and then you go down to that select division before creating an army, and you can you can make a colonel or a political person. I mean, like a military figure to coordinate their attacks, and then that's an army.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like when we have no commanding officer of our fleets in Stellaris.
Yeah. So once you have one of your commanding armies, you can click it, and the third button after the parachute is called the front line.
Okay, let's see.
And this is what I want you to teach you.
Okay.
How to do this.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab a bunch of troops all at once. Let me grab.
The only reason I'm saying to do this is because the borders are kind of big. So.
No, I think it's a good thing for me to learn right now.
Yeah, it is. Especially since you're using America, which has a lot of troops, you need it to just to manage things.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead.
America has about 100 divisions at the end of the day.
Field Marshal Douglas MacArthur. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and grab him. Okay, and then Texas. Bring them all down to Texas.
Yeah, just put them in a spot not on the border but close to it. You don't want them directly on the border for the purposes of this exercise.
Okay. Okay, on my way. It's gonna be a little while.
Also, when you click a division, you can click the strategic redeployment order, which is the railroad tracks near the top of it. When you click on an army, it's underneath the general, but it says like how many selected troops.
It says off right now.
Click it and then right click where you want it to go, and troops will go a lot faster to get there.
Okay. Okay. Oh, interesting. Does it come at is it negative somehow?
Basically they lose their
The green bar?
their organization. Yeah.
Okay, but then they'll recover it when they get there anyway.
Exactly. So basically, if you're just bringing a whole bunch of troops up to somewhere before you attack, it's great. If they need to move fast to get somewhere, it's great. The only real drawback sometimes is,
I see it really hurt their combat strength.
yeah. Basically, you just got to make sure they sit and rebuild before they attack.
Okay, and then turn that thing off once they get there, right?
It auto turns off.
Okay. Thank you, Brian.
Because especially if you're playing like a big country like ours,
Yeah.
you know how long it would take a unit to walk from Washington to San Francisco?
They probably, yeah. Yeah, yeah, I do understand. That's crazy. That's that's just not, it's not practical, is what it is.
Exactly.
Okay. So let's see. Okay, they're there. 14, and there's also a cavalry in there, but
Cool.
Okay.
So basically, you click that army.
Okay.
You want to click the frontline button.
Frontline button. Where's that?
That's the third one. It's after the
Okay.
parachute.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
And you just click the border of Mexico.
Okay.
And then they'll deploy along it.
Oh, thank you. I totally did not understand that.
Yep. And that's really crucial to everything.
That is the most basic thing. That is a good one. That is such a basic thing that I did not
And
understand how to
if you
do.
you can right click and drag, so they only do like half the border, and then you can have another unit do the other half of the border, stuff like that. It's
Oh, okay.
possible.
Hold up. Let me see this.
So if you have
So
multiple things, it's something you can keep an eye on.
I see. So like right now, I just clicked a little piece of the border, but I could be selecting the whole thing.
You can right click and drag to do sections
Okay.
of it, or you can left click to do the whole thing.
I left clicked, I think.
And you should see your troops go moving themselves around to cover the border.
Okay. Well, I'm waiting to see if they'll do that, but we'll wait.
Occasionally there's conditions where they won't,
Yeah.
but
I'm
usually they
waiting.
can.
I'm waiting. See what they do. Are they moving? Um. Okay. Can you pause real fast, Ryan, please?
Paused.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Moving to war propaganda. Oh. You know. Oh. Oh. I can't go down that path yet because the world's not high enough in its frustrations yet. So
Okay.
I'm gonna have to. Oh, well, that's okay. I'm just gonna go down the committee of Teocracy and support Rock Island first.
Exactly.
Let's see. What is this? No additional focus prerequisites. One of the following must be true. Is at war. Gains national spirit war bonds, which grants consumer goods. Remove national spirit of the Great. Oh, this gets rid of the Great Depression. I should get that right now.
Yeah.
Oh, but once again, can't do it yet because the war hasn't broken out between the German, Japanese, Italy, Soviet, France. Okay. There's a lot of conditional stuff in this tree. It's okay.
Yeah, there is.
Um,
Always.
let's see. Bureau of Ships. I'll get that eventually during wartime. Let's see. Reaffirm the Monroe Doctrine. Increases trade option with all American nations. That's pretty cool. I'll get that later. And for now, I'll go ahead and get this. Okay, and let's go ahead and get that guy, the Silent Workhorse. Okay, he's been purchased.
Yeah,
At
I don't
plus,
have the Silent Workhorse in mind, unfortunately.
well, if it makes you feel any better, I only get. I'm still, son of a bitch.
What?
Committee on Teocracy also gives me a -1. Fuck. Okay, hold up.
That's
Sorry.
whatever you're researching always gives you a -1.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Okay, so until I get rid of that damn thing, I'm only at 0.3. It's my
Hey,
political
that's
gain.
still something.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that is what it is. I didn't get to pick that. It just is what it is. Okay, Brian, I'm good. Meanwhile, I don't know if my troops are doing what you told me that they were supposed to do. Let's see. What is going on with them? Why are they not moving around? I mean, I know we're paused right now, but
Yeah.
let me see. Okay. No, I don't want them to do that.
And if you ever kind of fuck them up,
Ah, I see it now.
you can right click on the trash can and delete all the orders and just start fresh.
Let's see. There we go. I got it. I figured it out.
Good, good.
Let's see. Let me unpause. We'll see if it worked.
Unpausing.
Okay. Come on, guys. Move. What am I doing wrong? Let's see.
It might just be because I think you would still feel that border's a threat. Are they not moving at all?
Yeah, I'm a little confused at why they're not spreading out.
Are they? Did you start them on the border?
Yeah.
Okay, don't bring them a few territories in.
Oh, into Mexico?
No, into America.
Okay.
I cancel the order, so they have to walk towards the border.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can send anything to Spain. Do my best to help them.
Okay.
Let's how many can I send to Spain? That's the real question.
Let's
Send
see.
volunteers. I can send 5.
I can't do anything but boost party popularity.
Nope. You're not, because you're still a democracy.
Well. That's true.
Mm-hmm. And then...
Oh, my guys are suffering attrition.
Huh, you must have bad industry there. Or bad infrastructure, rather. Go Spain. Well, I'm doing this. I'm almost doing this for just to get all the army experience. So I can start editing my divisions. Good luck, National Spain. I'm gonna make it a hard fight for you. They'll probably win, but whatever.
It happens.
Last time I basically just caused a whole bunch of havoc, and then lo and behold, you know, I get a shit ton of experience. So that wasn't bad. Wasn't a bad day.
Well, that's good. I'm always happy to hear when you had a good day, Brian.
Exactly. You know, just, you know, slaughtering innocents.
How's that girl, by the way, that you've been seeing?
She's fun. She's having her birthday's coming up on Tuesday.
You don't like to actually kill people. You're just being fun.
Yeah, that's true.
Love you, Brian.
It's better to enslave them to have them work the property lines for you.
You can't use people if you've murdered them.
Exactly.
Right? I just want you to remember that.
It's bad form.
No, that's about as basic as it gets for people living our lives. It's just trying to, we do the best we can to try to hopefully be happy, and okay, delete order. No, what are you doing? What's it doing? Let's see.
Okay, let's go. Oh, good job, Ethiopia. You fell. I'm curious to see where my troops are going to land.
I feel like I keep doing the same thing. What is it about this interface that's hard for me to figure out?
I don't know.
Let's see.
Oh, so, and is when you tell it to do the border, does it give you a little check mark on the green arrow above it?
Okay, pause it one more time, real quick.
It's low.
Okay, let me see this real quick. Go ahead and get that. And then I have free dockyards. I'll come back to that at some point. Another convoy's fine. Okay, yeah, I'm just having the weirdest time with this. I'm trying to figure out what it is that I'm doing wrong. Yeah, I do have a check mark on it right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Sometimes hitting the check mark helps, but it shouldn't. Not for just a border action. Let me know when I can resume the speed on it.
I think I'm starting to figure it out, but...
Okay, good. Yeah, now's a good time to march around, place orders, play with front lines and offensive lines and...
There it goes.
Fallbacks and garrisons and all that fun stuff.
Okay.
And if you ever want to get really, really technical...
Yeah.
You can use the division assignment or the edit mode to really make, nuanced differences.
Well... I'm definitely a little frustrated because I feel like I have the marching order for them to do what they're supposed to be doing. Mm-hmm. I have a border selected all the way across Mexico.
And it has the little hatch marks along the border.
Yeah, but they're not moving.
I think it might just because there's no hostility.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna leave them there. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay. It just is what it is.
Indeed.
In your experience, is it pretty intelligent?
Yeah, usually is.
Okay.
Okay. Kick and speed up to 2.
Okay.
I'll pop that unit. That'll be good. One of the hardest fights I ever did was winning the Spanish Civil War. That was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
More research.
Same.
I'm just gonna try to take the capital of the fascists. Hopefully the separatists won't. I mean, the separatists will, you know, kind of concentrate around me. We'll see though. That's right. Go down. Come on, less than a day. There we go. So you're just watching what the... Oh, I might just march right into their capital. Nice. Aha, I took it. If I can cut off this back army group, that'll save a lot of Spain hassle. A lot less troops to worry about.
Understand that. I'm moving my naval fleet a little bit over on one side.
Nice. Yeah, now you can move your navy around, play with it for a little bit, see where it takes you.
Mm-hmm. Start an international crisis.
Well, always.
Always. You get me, Brian.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's another?
The only thing bad about just sending support troops is you can't see the overall war score. Which is disappointing.
That is.
Well, at least I cut those troops off.
Yes. Let's go to Hawaii, please. Now, if I put an admiral in a ship and put all those ships together, he does. That's not the
It's
same.
the admiral of the fleet, not of the ship.
Okay. Because right now it looks like. Let me see. Let me look over here. It's a bunch of different fleets, but can I combine them into one fleet?
You can, yeah. If you have them all selected. The nice thing about fleets altogether is they have a lot of punch. The bad thing is if one or two ships get badly damaged, they all go back to shore to repair.
Okay.
So there's pros and cons. But yeah, if you have multiple fleets, if they're not doing any missions, right near where the X on the top is the merge tile.
Okay, found it.
Like I like to merge like fleets of like 20 ships or so. Like I have a fleet that's now a battleship, 4 cruisers, 1 destroyer, 8 subs.
Okay. Okay.
Just for an example.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably merging too much. Is probably the point.
Maybe.
I'm getting from this. Okay. because I have a fleet of 72, and I have a fleet of 108, 115.
Damn,
Yeah,
those are big fleets.
yeah.
But you know, you might need that to really fuck some shit up.
Mm-hmm. I like that. I like that idea actually.
Yes. You see what I'm doing, AJ? Does it pop up for you? I'm not sure if it does or not.
I don't think so. I'm working down my national focus as we speak.
I'm gonna get more military factories.
I'm probably going to go very heavy Navy focus for a while, since that seems to be the only really important branch I can do right now. Outside of aviary stuff, but it doesn't seem to be as much of a focus for my country.
Yep.
Actually, that's not entirely fair, because one of the divisions of my ships carries 30 planes on it. So
Yeah, like your carrier fleet's gonna be what saves you, especially with
yeah.
those big oceans.
So that is something to keep in mind.
Yep.
Let's see. So how you doing over there, Brian?
You can see how Spain's doing. I'm the lighter yellow. I'm trying to crush these last little pockets on the back and then push back towards Madrid.
You didn't go Russia?
Oh, I'm Russia.
But you're working
I
to
sent troops.
convert.
I sent.
Ah.
No. During the Spanish Civil War, if you're a fascist or a communist, you
I
can
see.
send reinforcement troops to
That's
causes
That's cool.
if you're not at war.
Okay. That's cool.
And also, it's a great way to get army experience because that's what you use to customize divisions, which later on is a big reason some groups do well and some don't. And we'll get into that.
Okay. Scary. That's frightening. The Silver Legion of America.
Is that your your fascist group or your communist group?
Mm-hmm.
Your fascist group?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need that.
Huh. Yeah, we're not doing that. At least communism, I understand. Fascism has everything to do with an individual or individual group of people just wanting to be like God. I mean, communism's at war with the concept of God, but fascism actually tries to
Cult of
kill.
personality.
Yeah, there you go. That was really well said. Yeah, that's a good one, Brian. Yeah.
Yep.
Scary. Okay.
36. The game has a couple of things that are always like conditions that always happen. Basically, they can't guarantee. You can't guarantee independence until they get to like a certain. Like the Allies won't start guaranteeing independence until like the world tensions at like either like 25 or 50%. So a lot of times it's good to get stuff done before that. Like get 1 or 2 wars, and like I'm gonna declare on Finland early, and just swarm them before the Allies can come in and make it difficult.
Well, considering the fact that I can't even touch half of my branch until we have a war or enough of the world is at war, puts me at a pretty big disadvantage as far as I'm concerned. And it's a lot of my utility stuff for building infrastructure.
Exactly. Wow, you are way off sync.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn that Spotify off in the background. Maybe that'll help a little bit.
It could.
I'm turning it off. I can barely hear it anyway. Okay.
It looked like you caught up.
Okay.
Because before we were running at like 2 or 3. That could just be because of the size of the country is making it an issue.
So far, we're doing pretty good. Let's see.
Cool. Almost done with that little back pocket and then pushing forward.
There we go. I'm remembering. Okay.
Victory points. That one horse unit, that's one cavalry unit's holding out a long time.
Let's see.
There you go. Really aggressive with a few units. Hopefully it'll make a difference. Just don't want to get them overrun.
Oh, I get you. Let's see. Okay. Where is that? Will it not let me merge these fleets?
I don't know if they're not. It depends on how close they are. I have to be in the same territory, if that makes a difference.
Okay, I'm working on it. Oh, there's so much to learn.
Yes, there is.
Okay,
Part of the fun of it, though.
it's true. Okay. Let's go to the tech tree.
Can you just try to pop this one German division. Fun. That's right.
Okay. Patrol. There we go. Let's see something. I'm curious. So when you do the patrol function, there we go. So you can patrol up to 3 sections at a time.
Yep.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay.
The construction finishes. I'll do excavation. Just trying to get all my core stuff done.
There we go. Let's see.
I almost popped this German division. Which is going to be nice.
There we go.
I think that actually did make a difference, AJ.
What?
The streaming.
Good.
Because I'm running the old speed that was giving us issues.
Okay. Good. I mean, it is a streaming service too, so
Yeah.
they should, and then we also have Skype going. So.
Exactly. Yeah. There's a lot of things at play here.
Yeah. So that is a beautiful freaking light effect with the sun peering through on the map.
Yeah,
I love
and
it.
also as the months change, the shadow changes too.
I feel like this
July,
is
it's like the sun up that gets up the north and not the south.
Isn't this an old piece of technology too that we're looking at? This is actually like an homage to something they used to have in war rooms back during the war, where they had like something that would go across the map and simulate the daytime night cycle.
I have no idea, honestly.
I feel like this is like the pinhole is not just the sun, it's the thing that made it, that was supposed to represent the moon and the sun, like as it moved. I could be wrong, but I totally think I've seen it before. Maybe in like Doctor Strangelove or something, you know?
It's entirely possible.
Map room, day-night cycle, night cycle. Let's see, analog machine. Let's see. Let's see.
Wow, I think things are actually going well. Let's see what I want to do for theorists, industry,
Congrats.
electronics. No, I want to do industry. Industry 10% makes a big difference. And I think with a to kind of help speed your progress up to help me,
Yeah.
I'm going to boost party popularity in your country. You're guaranteeing the independence of all of the South American countries.
Yikes.
Do you know who independence you can't guarantee them from?
Who?
Your own.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying there? You can guarantee
Yeah.
other countries won't take them.
External political influence. The Soviet is boosting party popularity.
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
Yeah, I'll help you go communist faster.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm making a big difference this time around.
Good. It's nice to feel like what
Yeah.
you do matters.
Exactly.
It's
And
important.
the fact that we'll have a communist Spain to pull on for help,
Mm-hmm.
that'll be good.
That's good. I wonder how much we can pressure China.
Which one?
Hmm.
Are you talking about with the...
With communism.
There is one communist China. If you go to diplomacy and you click on like the ocean so you can see all the options,
Yeah.
it has democratic, communist, fascist, non-aligned options to filter through. And right now you can see the communist countries are Mongolia, Paraguay, People's Republic of China, Sinking, me, Republican Spain, and then Tina Tunuva.
Interesting. I'm looking at the primary three that can be changed and altered with political influence. Interesting. Okay, can you pause it real quick, Brian? Please?
It is paused.
Okay, let me figure out what the next thing to do is then. I don't have war propaganda, so I can't do military construction. Can't issue war bonds. So now this limits me to doing either Air War Plans Division, Bureau of Ships, or Reaffirm Monroe Doctrine. What is the benefit of all of this?
I don't know. You mouse over it, it'll tell you.
Well, it looks like what it does is it increases trade options with all American nations, and then when I start going down into the branches, there's Caribbean, Central, the neighbors, and South America, and it increases my influence across the board massively with all of these countries.
Ooh,
So
nice.
is that a good thing to get?
If you want to make them either puppets, or if you want to make it so you can kind of like change their, you can possibly get the do stuff for you,
Okay, that sounds
or
good to me.
just you get favorable trades.
Because right now, because there's a technology right after all four of these, I have to get 5 in total, right?
Yeah.
There's Pax Americana, which then consolidates and then even further modifies my additional influence upon all of those countries. And then there's 2 options past it, which is gains puppet focus, war goal against Venezuela, or I can go Black Chamber Operation, and the effect is I can boost popularity of other ideologies. So I can boost the democratic support, which obviously makes no sense for us at all,
Yeah.
in Mexico and Argentina. So I think the only benefit is preemptive intervention, where I can turn Venezuela into a puppet.
Yeah. Which is nice.
Is that worth researching
I don't
7 technologies for though?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean Venezuela's not even a big country, is it?
No, no, you can just take it over.
So I think what probably makes more sense is probably the Bureau of Ships.
Yep.
Yep.
Because you're gonna have to be my fleet. Because
Yep.
I'm gonna have shit for fleet.
And I'm building up more as we speak, more naval
Yep.
stuff. So
Let's see,
okay.
how long until the Finland War begins? It starts December 26, 1936. Oh, so this winter.
Huh.
I will give them a great Christmas present.
Hmm.
Boxing Day, I take a country.
Hmm.
Ready to pause?
We. They will be peeing their pants.
I don't know why you're talking about French when I'm taking Russia takes Norway, but
Well, I mean, I was thinking of Le Pepe Le Pew
okay.
and his ever-ending conquest,
Of the
and
ladies.
and this is your, and for the purpose of this game, that's Russia's lady.
That makes sense.
He courts, she feigns, he doesn't take no. No, I'm.
Well, looks like Spain's doing a decent job now. But if you look at like if you could see the Spanish troops, you'd see that their organization's okay, but their supply, their yellow bar is really low for a lot of their stuff,
Okay.
and that's basically saying they have low equipment levels.
Okay. Well, as we speak, I'm fixing because I put 6 on the border of Canada,
Nice,
and they finally did what they were supposed to be doing.
cool, and you kind of see them spread out and stuff.
Yeah, they're spreading out. I saw their mission statement, if you will, travel wise, and they're moving themselves all out. So I'm moving 15 up, like you said, moving it up almost to the top of Texas, and then I'm
Nice.
gonna move them back. Actually, no, just the top of Texas is fine. And then so I'm liking Nuka World. It's pretty good.
Nice, nice. I was hearing some good stuff about it.
I think you would like it. It's super silly.
Good. Super
got some-
silly is fun.
Yeah, it takes itself a lot. It's not meant to be as serious as Far Harbor, which actually tells a pretty decent story, as you know. I've told you many times before. But the tone is really what's different because Far Harbor, and I won't spoil it. Um, it's a retrospective story. It kind of tells almost sort of what you would do. It tells almost like a novel of the hearts of men and sort of the state of governmental
Yeah,
affairs and of our world, and through metaphor and allegory, of course. And Nuka World is just fucking funny. I do really like it. It is really silly. You go up to an animatron, and it starts off like, "Well, welcome to Nuka World, you little darling. How can I glitch error 568? Get the fuck out of my face! I will cut you. Why are you still standing there? You better back up, you dirty hustler, you drug dealing meth head raider. I'll fucking glitch error reboot. Oh, sorry. I've recorded the last message and sent it to my supervisor. Someone has tampered with this unit. It's really funny. I mean, it's just they had a lot of fun with it. You could tell. And if you like Disneyland at all, even just a little bit,
yeah,
or just even the theme park model, the whole game is just a huge theme park. And
yeah. I know. That's
I
basically
barely
kind of fun of
scratched
it.
the surface of it, so it's pretty funny.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah. I will say one thing. There's a massive fight at the beginning, and the secret weapon is a little water gun. My sarcastic answer was, "I've always wanted one." The
Exactly.
victim's like, "Well, good, because you got one, because you got one now."
This poor little unit, like that's all like torn up. I keep chasing it with my tank, and I let it run away because I'm getting to other territory, and now it's running towards where my tank's going.
Oh, it won't let me look at him. It gives you no
I
insight.
know. I know.
Okay. Somewhere McDouglas and Eisenhower long to see your tanks in action. Okay.
I think we might actually win this. It's looking pretty good finally. You can see the territory at least. Who controls what? If you click diplomacy, you can click on that area.
Okay.
You can see this one group's versus the other.
I do see them. It just doesn't give me great detail.
No, no, it's because you're not involved.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
It's okay.
it is.
It's okay. I'm still trying to figure out how to do these group orders properly.
That's fine. Now's a good time to practice that shit.
Keep going. Come on. Hurry up. Oh, it's gonna be a minute.
Just run around cutting off supply chains. That old chestnut.
Mm-hmm. The guy's like, fuck. He killed so many of my people. And then you whisper in his ear and he fucking freaks out because he doesn't know where the voice is coming from.
Exactly.
Let's see. Base strike. Huh.
Oh, more German troops.
Uh, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go carrier heavy.
Yay.
Yeah, I feel like I do that in every RTS.
Eh,
Some things never change.
no, no. Carriers are really expensive for obvious reasons. But if you research up a little bit, also I figured out like after my third game how to make carrier airplanes.
Ooh.
When you go to make airplane, when you go to make like a research an airplane,
Yeah.
it has a little carrier symbol, and you click the symbol, and that researches the carrier variant
Interesting.
of that airplane.
Oh, by the way, it totally went through this time. The move order.
Oh, good.
They're all dispersing. But go ahead. You're explaining.
I'm saying basically, if you want to have a carrier airplane, you have to research the base airplane first, and then you look up. Then you can research the main one.
Okay. Say that third time. I
Okay.
apologize. I keep getting distracted by buttons in this game. Okay, go ahead.
So when you go to research, you look at the airplanes.
Mm-hmm.
You notice some of them have the little carrier symbol, like the fighter, close air, and naval bomber.
I'm going through right now. Yeah.
Once you research the base plane, like the 1936 naval bomber, for example,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
you can click the air. Then you can click the
Oh,
carrier
I see
button
it.
to research the carrier variant of that airplane.
Ah, I see. I see. I see. I'm looking at it right now. Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting. So right now I have 3 researched already, which is pretty neat. And then I see all of the different variants you spoke of before. Also the different ships that exist. Also the ships that can't be put on a carrier.
You mean all the
Bombers.
airplanes?
It's all the bombers
Yeah.
can't take off from. I
Yeah,
guess
those are too big.
that makes sense. That makes sense. Ooh, jet engines. Okay, well that comes later, obviously. Let's see. So how much better is the Warhawk? Let's see. Reliability 80%, 80%, 80%. They all have pretty good reliability ratings.
80% is usually the default, and then you can also, if you upgrade them later on, it takes down their reliability.
Uh-huh.
But it's that's okay
Let's
because you
see.
can always put more points in reliability too when you upgrade.
Okay. I need to start researching some of this naval stuff. Damn, there's a huge fucking...
Naval's huge.
Yeah, it's a huge branch. Okay. Well, I'm obviously going to have to do something in the middle, and I'm probably not going to go bomber heavy because of the carriers. So, we'll figure it out. We'll get there. Let's see, where's world tension at? Still at 9%.
Yeah, I'm trying to increase it.
I appreciate all the mayhem and destruction and wanton violence you've encouraged in the hearts of men. It's not hard, but especially when you're
No.
rushed, you have a lot. You have
Exactly.
a lot to work with. You're like Luanda, this girl I met at a club. You know, she has all the moves and in the right places, and a lot of it.
Bad.
Saying her butt reminds me of the Soviet Union. That's all. Jeez.
Exactly.
And that it belongs to we the people.
Yeah, one man can tame that booty.
Nope. Whoosh.
Exactly.
That's her whipping me. I'm just throwing it out there. All about
Okay, if you're into that, that's fine. I'm not gonna
fairness
say
and
anything.
equality. Fairness and equality. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
Nothing says equity like BMM.
BDSM.
BDSM. There you go.
Exactly.
Um, okay.
I'm just trying to take the last of the ports, and it's difficult.
Oh, I understand that. I'm actually not entirely sure how to take ports in this game with the ships yet.
Oh, you can't take them with the ships. The ships are basically to clear the lanes so you can do naval invasions.
Okay. So you still have to send ground troops to take.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That makes sense. And
Ideally Marines, obviously.
can you just take all of your troops and then set them across sea, and then they'll start getting in boats when they reach the ocean?
Basically, you have to have them in a port,
Okay.
and then you tell if they're just going from one friendly spot to another. As long as you have enough convoys, you're okay.
Oh, that's what the convoys are for. So right now the convoys is like a stocked number I have somewhere.
Yeah, you need to build more.
Yeah. Okay.
Like you should honestly for the amount of troops you can pull into,
Yeah.
you should probably have like 300 to 500 convoys.
Oh my.
Maybe even approaching over that.
Oh my.
But they build when you have like a full production of sea things building convoys, you can crank them out pretty quick.
Okay. I'm pretty decently sure. Wait a minute. What's going on with reinforcements? Yeah, my reinforcements is a little bit on the low side.
That happens.
Um,
I see more foreign troops than Spanish troops now. which is kind of annoying, but
See, this is the part I was talking about earlier, Brian. I'm a little confused about.
okay.
Is that okay? So I have the infantry division going, right?
Yeah, you're
And
building.
not even one has been fully built yet. Training's at 10%.
Okay. Does
And
it, if you mouse over it, does it give you a time estimate?
it did, and it bumped up. It's higher now than it was.
Okay. Remember to look at the book and see if you're short on resources.
What book? Logistics?
Logistics, yeah.
Let's see. I am short of support equipment and infantry equipment.
There you go.
I'm short on, let's see, what is it? Okay. Fuck.
That's the reason it's not going as fast as it could.
So can I get rid of other things and go that route?
Yeah, you can always take away on the production. You can always take away military things from one and put them into the other.
So let's get rid of towered artillery, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
The only thing is it takes time to retool the factories, and that's
Yeah.
what that red thing is. It's showing what's being retooled.
Okay.
That's all. So if
Let's see, missing equipment production. It's okay. I don't even know what I'm using artillery for right now.
it probably goes into the infantry divisions. Because if you can click on your division and go to edit,
Yeah.
and you can see what's in it.
Wow, this game is decently complex. Shit, I didn't even understand that until just now. Okay, well, I don't know if I did a good or a bad thing just now then. Because it looks like I made everything worse.
Possibly.
Fuck.
It's hard to tell sometimes.
Okay, let me... Switching back to some artillery.
You can adjust just in the levels, basically, so you're still building some. With the green, you'll basically just leave one green factory.
Okay.
Is usually what I do if I need to readjust things. So that way, there's at least some being made.
Oh.
I can remember what's important.
Hmm. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see the factories.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, gonna come on, Spain. Pull your shit together, girl.
What did I need that for? Damn it. Hmm. So ships get built automatically.
Yeah, and you can tell them where to deploy, otherwise they'll auto-deploy.
Okay.
Sometimes it's nice to have them deployed in one area so you at least know where you're getting ships.
Yeah. Oh, I have so many different kinds of ships being built all at once.
Yeah, America is... There's a lot of shit going on there.
Next time I'm going to add more, and when I have more naval dockyards, I'm just going to add more to the convoy function. And I didn't even understand how that worked until just now. I just realized how that
That's
system
fine.
works.
Yeah, like, just having a little bit of convoy production slowly just kind of builds up until you need it.
Okay. I'm going towards carrier primacy. Let's see. It'll give me 50% research bonus for carrier models. Okay. There we go. Okay. We'll see. I'm just, yeah. I mean, I'm slowly getting it. I'm
Yeah,
slowly getting it.
it is a
It's
slow process.
just a lot to take in all at once. Um, let's see. But I am feeling better that I am getting a grasp of it. Like you said, it's part of the fun. It's kind of jumping into it's kind of like jumping into the deep end of something. Um,
Yep.
if you weren't walking me through stuff though, I would be
There we go.
pretty lost right now. Okay. So the biggest problem now is I'm good on production numbers. I'm negative when it comes to stored by quite a bit.
Yeah. So basically, as long as you're producing a surplus, it will tackle the store slowly.
Holy shit. Naval Dockyard just dropped down to 9 out of 22. What happened?
Oh, some of your ships in the beginning, they're on a limited run.
Oh, okay.
So you had, say like it had 2 battleships in production. Well, those battleships finished, so those dockyards are now free.
Oh, okay. So now I can just
Yeah.
transport. So should I just build a shit ton of convoys?
I would put like one full row, one of the 3 rows into convoy production. So
Okay,
you get,
get it.
because you can crank them out really quick.
Okay, so then let's see. And should I get more submarines?
Submarines and destroyers are good cheap ships. And then I think you want like 5 or 6 submarines or destroyers or light cruisers for every battleship or carrier.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
I think that's the ratio that people were suggesting.
So what's the ratio again? I have 3
I think it's like
factories
five
and
or
carrier.
I think it's like 5 or 6 light ships, which is the submarines, cruisers, and destroyers, for every heavy ship.
You said 5 for every heavy ship?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna put one more in the submarine, and then I mean, I have a lot of those going.
Yeah.
I once again,
Because you are the naval
I have
power.
a lot of individual ships selected, and next time we do this, I'm going to clean this up. I'm only going to have, one convoy queue, one submarine queue. So I have duplicates of a lot of things.
Yeah, yeah. And sometimes you
Uh,
need that, sometimes you don't.
let's see. We'll definitely add more of these. That me maxed out? That's me maxed out. Okay. Interesting, Brian. Okay. So I'm starting to get how that system works. Let's see. Still not catching up on that deficit quite yet.
That's fine. That takes a while too. Also, as you increase your economy
Yeah.
and your infrastructure, like research,
Yeah.
your efficiency, instead of like 20 units produced, it'll produce
Oh,
30 units.
you pause it just real quick. I have the election of 1936. The day of the presidential election has arrived. Incumbent Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Delano.
Delano is really?
I'm
It's
pretty sure Franklin.
Delano.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Delano. Okay.
Delano, I think.
No, it just says O. It just says OR at the end. But I don't.
Okay.
I really don't know how to say it. So I'm just I'm
Anyways,
not the expert. Has already implemented several of the programs referred collectively to as a New Deal. Oh, nice. Intended to take the U.S. out of the Great Depression. Thank you. Brian, by the way, I'm having a blast this time because I'm not getting totally destroyed. While many of the efforts have been popular, his plans to further extend the role and power of the government. Also, I think you already know this, but as I get to learn the systems better, I'll feel more up to the task of taking on the more complicated and remote regions of the world. As I understand how to at least even just protect my border, let alone build my political.
which is important, yeah.
It's important. Thank you for letting us restart tonight because this means a lot to me. Actually, I'm actually really enjoying this game a lot more. Republican Alf Landon, coming from the oil industry, Landon wants to see greater economic freedom, where Roosevelt and the Democratic Party want to expand Social Security and we know how that worked out, and ensure economic stability. Actually, it's funny. I got my first Social Security thing yesterday, Brian, and I had to laugh at how little money I've ever thrown into that system. Where Roosevelt and the Democratic Party want to expand Social Security and ensure economic stability, the election may be a close call or a majority victory for the Democrat. Of course, the goal is for you and I to never actually need Social Security, so that worked. Amen. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's see. I'm pretty sure the Democrats is the way to go. It grants infrastructure construction speed at 20% and national unity up by 10 versus grants standardized oil of California. So it's 10% industrial concern and ideology drift defense goes up 50%. So I don't want that. So we're going to get the Democrats again, which is just sort of like
Because you do not want drift defense, no.
no, it's going to make it even harder to go that route. Which is funny because that's like every argument I've ever heard like a neocon conservative make, just given like real teeth and don't tell my dad. Uh, true story. Okay, let's get that. Do I need the radar station? It's probably a good, solid
Radar
thing to
stations are
have.
solid.
Good thing to have. And then let's start finally going into the ships. And let's see. Battleship, battle cruiser organization, submarine,
Oh yeah,
heavy.
your military theory, your navy theory is going to be a huge importance for you.
Let's see. Carrier operations, port strikes. Here we go. Oh, researched already. I have base strike. So let's see. Submarine surface, carrier organization, convoy X. Okay, so carrier primacy. Let's keep going down that path. Okay, that's what I'm researching as my national focus right now. Is carrier primacy. Uh, Mutually exclusive with battleship primacy. So am I researching something that I'm also researching as part of my national focus?
No.
They have the same exact name.
Oh, what? The national focuses can give you bonuses to the save
Ah,
on the research
so
times.
I should probably. Well, it just gives me 50% research for all carrier models, so I'm
It,
not researching a specific
mind
ship.
you, it's not necessarily every single carrier model. Sometimes it's like ×1 towards carriers, which is
Okay.
the first carrier model you'll research.
Okay.
After that, focus will take 50% off the time.
Because I am because if I had gone battleship primacy, it would have given me 50% research bonus for base strike doctrine,
Yeah,
right, which is all of those things. But if I go this route, I get specific focus for reducing research time for
the carrier designs.
you totally get it. And then the next part is naval bomber models, which I think is going to be more important for me,
Yeah, Navy
right?
bombers doing naval attacks and port strikes
Mm-hmm.
can decimate fleets so quickly.
Okay, now that's badass. Okay, I'm good.
Cool. And I'm gonna pause here. Everyone,
Oh,
thank you for watching.
thank you guys.
We're gonna. I think AJ will continue with the second round.
Yes, I'm totally chill with that. What time is it
Okay,
right now?
it's
1:20.
120. Welcome, everyone.
Round two.
Exactly. Ready, fight. Today, I think we might be able to finally take Spain back for the good people. The Republican Spain.
Did they fight back?
That's very loud, chewy. What do you mean by they fight back? Like, are you talking about historically what happened, or are you talking about like what's going on right now?
Is this better, by the way, sound wise?
That's better, a lot better. Thank you.
I lifted the mic up. So did the fascists take over?
Traditionally, they do.
Okay. This time they did not.
No, actually, I think I'm gonna help them hold out,
Okay.
which is great. Great news.
Okay.
I need